morning. It is the Going On Daily Live morning show. Oh, today is going to be a good one. I just feel it.
It is going to be a good
JJ
one.
in the house. How are you, JJ?
I'm good. It's pouring down rain here. Tornado warnings all over the place.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not good. We're supposed to be happy today.
Like I was driving in here like Fast and the Furious, dodging tree limbs, coming. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So
you're like,
it's hell in South Carolina.
You were like, what's going on? Zooming in.
So, of course, I'm with JJ, and I am Becky Turner today. I feel like I do a show with you, and I always have to be that person because it seems like lately we've had sickness issues.
I know. Becky, I hate that she's going. I wonder if it's like after her body rhythm coming back from Uganda. Just like,
maybe.
You know, you also when you've been on a plane, I mean, it's a metal germ box.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Now,
maybe.
And that was the wrong flight for her to come back. So, yeah.
I hope a rogue mosquito wasn't hiding out in her luggage.
Oh, that would be awful.
That would be awful. We do not want that. We definitely don't want that. So
I have a note of I don't know why this popped in my head, but Cocoon has the movie Cocoon. Do you remember the movie Cocoon?
Yes.
Okay. It's been, I don't know why, but it's been in my feed all week.
Cocoon?
Yeah. So I was like, is there some weird like milestone?
Are they gonna remake it? Maybe that's what it is.
Like they're priming the pop culture nerds, the fan fiction writers. Hey, we're gonna feature. But then I started to look to go, you know, it's like the Golden Girls phenomena too, that I think we've talked about. Wilford Brimley, you know.
Yes, diabetes.
Yeah. That's the meme that's been coming up on my feed. And like that has been coming up on my feed. And then little clips from the movie. But this will make you feel good, Ron. That's why I think I was like, oh, hey, babe. Oh, Hugo saying hi to you.
Hugo saying hi to me.
All right. William Brimley, because I think, Ron, you and I are around the same age. We're 50-ish, right?
Sure. I'm going to be no, I'm not even going to say it.
Well, here's what will make you feel good. When Wilford Brimley made that movie, he was 49 years old.
Oh my God.
So go look at, so when I've seen these memes and somebody was like, that man was 49. It was a friend of mine who's like 55 and looks, you know, like why I would say like our looks incredible. Gen Xers, we look incredible.
I do have to say I do look younger than what I am. I'm going to be 60 this year.
Big milestone.
Yeah, that's not a good milestone. Let me tell you.
50 really hit. That's why I was like, I don't really commit to my age. When I turn 50, and everything's just 50-ish from now on.
Yeah.
It's 50.
But now oh God, that.
But Wilford Brimley, 49. You look good, Ron.
Can I retire yet?
You need to go give a little pat on the back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look my age. I really don't. And I know that. You know, I look at other 60-year-olds and I'm like, what are they doing wrong?
Yeah. Well, that'll make you feel. Go pull up Wilford's the meme of the diabetes and you'll go. Yeah.
So Hugo is telling me Uganda didn't do your looks.
I didn't do what?
They didn't do my looks.
They didn't do your looks, Becky.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, and it's a beautiful day in North Carolina. Hugo, where are you in North Carolina?
Yeah, you're not in North Carolina.
I'm in South Carolina, but if you're in North Carolina, what parts? I grew up in North Carolina. and then moved to Indiana in my high school years and college.
He's out in Cheese Land somewhere.
He's where? He's on the East Coast?
No, up in
North Dakota. He's North Dakota. Well,
yeah.
It should have been, what was it, ND? He put NC instead. Got me all confused.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like I was like, wait, NC, where do you? All right. Look, it's going to be a great show. We have, oh my God, I cannot wait for this one. Cannot wait.
I've got to know.
Storytellers.
It's storytellers, and I can't wait to hear the connection to the episode title.
Yeah, that'll be my "Where Are We Going" segment.
Because when I see that now, I always laugh at the Tropic Thunder scene where RDJ and he starts. That's a word that's been bringing us down for 400 years, and then he's doing the, we've got to moving on up to the end. He goes, man, that's the Jeffersons.
So season 3, episode 59. Moving on up, we have George and Wheezy. One of my favorite TV comedies of all time.
It's a good one.
Loved it. George Jefferson.
George Jefferson.
We will have a great Ron's Top 5 today.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait.
Cannot wait for that one. Cannot wait for that one. The storytellers. And I guess we should probably kick it all off because I have a tendency to make things last a long time on this show lately. Been running very late in every episode I'm on.
Well, we've got the gift of gab, so we
yeah. So let's start this off. Wonder Woman in a petticoat. Of course, I have Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. What is it? It's Gadot. Is that how you or Gadot?
I think it's Gadot. I think it's supposed to be Gadot, but
everyone calls her Gadot.
I guess I mean. To me, she's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And look, if I happened to be fortunate enough to marry this one, then she would have to wear the Wonder Woman outfit 24 hours a day.
All the time.
Well, she'd have to get several of them because, the same one would be kind of gross.
Well, if it's the Linda Carter era of Wonder Woman, she had many outfits. She had a roller skating outfit. She had a diving outfit. She had a rodeo one, spaceship when she got she has thematic costumes.
Absolutely. And to be honest, both made great Wonder Womans.
Right. So I know it's Women's History Month, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's been the theme all week.
Yes.
Of people. So of course, my DC comic loving self. I love I would say the big three, right? The first three, which were first it was Superman, then Batman, and then Wonder Woman. Those were our first three superheroes, in the comics. Wonder Woman was created in 1941.
Right.
By a gentleman named William Marston Moulton. And his story is so fascinating of how, what shaped him to create, and I'm sorry, it's William Moulton Marston. I flip-flopped his name. Because he was fascinated with the women's suffrage movement and the movement from the late, 1920s throughout. And he was always fascinated with the feminine movement.
Yeah.
And the suffrages. And Alice Paul which was one of the lead, she was kind of considered the first militant suffragist. Yes. So he was like, she was Wonder Woman in his mind in a petticoat. That's kind of what he framed a lot of what Wonder Woman, because he started reading like the books around the feminine mystique, and he was fascinated with the Amazonian myth, and so it was just fascinating that's how
he was brilliant when he created the character.
Yeah,
he's brilliant.
And he's a psychologist, right? So he was a professor. He studied psychology. He actually was the first, the first part of the invention of the lie detector. So before he even came up with created Wonder Woman and that comic, he had already created and that was used in, like, they tested it in the war. So when he created the golden lasso, it was based on that.
Based on true.
Yeah. Of like, how do we have a truth teller? And he's
amazing.
His storyline. I mean, he was fascinated with the feminine movement. He felt like women were equals. Actually, he was more of a misandrist. He felt like women were greater, like more powerful than men. He was like, they have better emotional regulation, they have better resilience, all that. They can birth children, they create life. Like, he was into like that, and really empowered the women, in his life. But it was interesting. So his wife was another peer professor, but she was like, coming up in the 30s and 40s. It wasn't like careers were celebrated for women.
Right.
So, but she was really more of a career person, was very active in academia. And some even say that maybe she also influenced, and they kind of created the comic strip and the character. And then, they had kids, but she wanted to continue to work. So they had like a professor assistant, another female, that kind of moved in. And a lot of them, it was almost like they were a throuple. Now, this was in the 40s and 50s, and 60s. But it was very much, now they're, and her name was Olive Byrne. She really raised the kids as like the in-house nanny, but it was really, they kind of go, look, it wasn't like it was a polygamist, they're like, we never saw intimacy between the three, because there were rumors of like, who's really together? Is it the women? Is it he's with all, both of them? Is it really he's really with kind of the younger professor assistant? Nobody really knew, but they lived together, and even like all kind of have passed away. There's a documentary series that's out about their, but in a he gave them both copper bracelets to wear, which was again so it's just interesting, like how that was created, and
the whole thing is intertwined with his life, really,
completely. Like how we felt about the women's, the voting rights, how they had to fight for it, equality. Women can't be seen, and Wonder Woman really
she's really the epitome of what he thinks a woman is. Right.
So it's just, it's just interesting of that whole, how it got started, but then just the influence of Wonder Woman in pop culture, both, in the and how Wonder Woman, even her costumes had to evolve to, you could tell whoever, like the publicist at the time, because then it was like, hey, I need to have a one more voluptuous. I need to have, when she became on the Legion, on the League, the Avenger,
Justice League.
The Justice League. They originally made her just the secretary. And William Marshall had to come back in and go, no, she's not a he battled with the publicist of, you can get away with that, and it's just, so it's interesting to kind of read that history, but how much it's evolved, and then the Linda Carter series and how that influenced, women empowerment, and
when men are in charge, it looks a little different.
And then it was like we got in our prudish years at like the you can tell if you just look at the comics, like the evolution, you can tell the prudish, like her skirt needs to be longer. Yes. And then you get in the 70s, let's make it a little shorter, give her some,
Oh no, it's like remove the skirt, right?
Right. Yeah. So it's just fascinating. But I love the Linda Carter series, and she's still, she's in a lot of like the storytelling space. She's very active in like Reddit and Tumblr, right. and still kind of active with fans, and she still promotes what Wonder Woman stands for, of human equality, empowerment, and just be, have confidence, feeling, find yourself, feel yourself, and don't let fear hold you back. So yeah, she's fascinating.
Not to throw anything off topic, but it's been 6 years as of yesterday. Think about it. 6 years of what?
Are you talking about Wilford Brimley with Cocoon? Of why he showed up or are we talking about Wonder Woman? Is there an anniversary for Wonder Woman?
That's the thing, because he said throwing off topic, but we were talking about Wonder Woman.
Yeah. But how much she has, but no, so that it just wasn't. So Alice Paul, who was again kind of the militant, who he kind of mirrored and often said, Wonder Woman in a petticoat is Alice Paul, but also like Olive Byrne, kind of like their throuple partner.
That didn't help, Hugo. I understand 6 years ago it was 2020, but what are we talking about?
What? March. What is today? March
2020 could be a lot of things.
March 20? Oh, March 12th.
Oh, COVID.
When everything shut down. When the world shut down. We're not going.
But my homie is here, JJ.
Who's that? Oh,
good, my homie.
Hey, homie. I love it. But another powerful woman in the, so Olive Byrne, I was saying, is that in that like throuple, she was the niece of Margaret Sanger, who was the one that started Planned Parenthood.
Oh, okay.
And created the first birth control. She was like the birth control movement. Because women were being raped in their homes.
That's not planned. I mean, planned, not parenthood.
Right. Right. It was for women to take control over their bodies and not just birthing children because they're,
popping them out like
kids. They had no way to control. So yeah, but that's the influence of Wonder Woman.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love it.
Wonder Woman is awesome.
She is awesome. And then also with we'll get Alice. Now I can't. Patty Jenkins, and her storytelling and bringing to life Wonder Woman on the big screen, which was a huge deal, right? Mm. They kept her off screen and only on the small screens for decades, and so I think that was the movie I think that helped kind of reset DC, because DC was kind of struggling. They're back struggling again, but we'll see.
Oh my God.
We'll see if James Gunn can relive it with the Batman series and stuff. But and
yeah, but the Batman series with
Matt Reeves.
No. Oh. Robert Pattinson.
Christopher Nolan.
Come on.
I know. It's hard to compete. Hard to compete.
Like, I don't understand why they do these things. You know, it's like you had Christian Bale, and he was fantastic, right, as Batman.
Very.
And Ben Affleck was fantastic as, you know, Bruce Wayne.
Yes. He was.
You go from that to Robert Pattinson, really?
Well, I will say, my nerdy self. I know it was a different feel. It's the Nolan trilogy is like the masterpiece.
Yes.
I mean, truly, it really is. And
that's because it's him.
and they blended, and what Nolan did was really took creative liberty. So from a comic book nerdy fan, it really took, you got to celebrate, and it blended like 10 big series kind of intertwined.
Yep.
What I do appreciate about the Matt Reeves trilogy, which is the Robert Pattinson trilogy, is that it is the first big screen that is closest to the 70s and 80s comic series, like the mood and the tone of that late 70s, the 80s, the Long Halloween, Batman, one, and Legacy. It's those three, kind of those big series. But the mood, like the comic books and, the like 40s, 50s, and 60s into 70s, were all bright. They were colorful, which is what the Adam West TV show was kind of was inspired by, right? Even though, good God, Ron, I've been watching reruns of that. I think they had a production budget of like $10, and they said, go access your grandma's craft closet for your props, because go rewatch a couple of those things. I'm like,
I've seen it.
I know. But I remember watching it then. I was like, this is the greatest thing. And then I'm watching it now going, what the fuck cheap crap is this? But anyway, but I do appreciate the Matt Reeves Pattinson series, because it really, it stays to that, like each of the movies, Batman, the first one, and then his second one's going to be to the next sequel, and then the third one is to the next, and it mimics the mood, the lighting, just the tone.
Hugo makes a good point. It's hard because he played a vampire, which AKA is a bat, and I don't like him in Batman, and I don't either. And in fact, I'll go as far to say, like, the Batman movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
But at the same token, not so good, because I don't like the fact that he didn't even confront his main villain, any of them.
Because
that's just henchmen, and to me,
that's his beginning of the Batman. He's like trying to figure out
I get that.
Yeah.
But there has to be at least a confrontation, them face to face, and
you need the tension.
I do.
You need the tension.
And I was very disappointed in that. I'm like, all of this, that's all fine and dandy with all these henchmen and stuff, but I want the main villain to be face to face with him, and that never happened.
You'll see him. I think because it progresses. So the next movie is
the next
series where he's like, now he's getting he goes from being really a detective to now like, how do I bring my vigilante skills into play?
Oh, come on. Mark Hamill will be in part 2? Really?
Well, he's been the Joker, the voice of the Joker for...
But if they make him the actual Joker, come on.
There's no way. I think he's probably making a cameo. There's no way.
If he's the Joker in the movie, I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see it. Like, I don't want some 90-year-old playing the Joker. I don't want that.
Right. And and then you've got James Gunn Batman series that's going to come out, and it's going to be more like the 90s comic book series, which is more back to more brighter, colorful. It will feel like in the same tone, maybe just slightly darker than like the Superman Legacy.
I don't like where DC is heading right now. I don't like where it's heading.
What?
I don't like where it's heading.
Because,
after watching Super Crap,
I didn't like it.
And now we got this.
It was okay.
This Supergirl coming in.
My socks off. Yeah.
And it's like in the Super Crap movie, she was like this party girl. Like, I don't want to see a superhero that's a party girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. It's really asinine.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
I don't like it. Look, to further the trouble, it's like you had a guy that played Aquaman who actually made Aquaman relevant because he's a useless hero.
But
and you made him cool.
He looked good on the screen.
Right. You made him cool. And now you don't bring him back.
Right.
You have Gal Gadot.
You had Henry Cavill, the perfect Superman.
The perfect Superman.
The perfect Superman.
The perfect Superman. And nope, let's not bring him back. Hello?
The only one they needed to replace in that, because they had Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck.
It's the Flash. You need to replace him.
And Jason Momoa. The only one that out of that series that needed to be replaced because they sucked ass as didn't even fit the character whatsoever. I don't think, from comics to even the tone of the character, and definitely is a shitstorm of a human, is the Flash. Whoever they chose to the Flash. He doesn't embrace the character at all.
No.
I mean,
he was terrible. He was a scumbag.
And he was terrible. He was terrible. And there were so you have, and it's not like that character. You just needed somebody that was slim. You didn't need, getting the builds of the Henry Cavill, the Ben and Jason
and the
Momoa.
jaw, you have to have the jaw.
You're short. Your list is short, but to get a thin,
could have been anybody.
A 6 foot thin.
Could have been anybody.
You had thousands to choose from, and you chose that guy.
You could have found him out in the street. Hey, let's get that guy over there.
Because when you think about it, 6'4", 6'5", 6'3", 6". That's hard. Hard also to get, the builds.
Right.
You get that, those are rare. There was probably only 5-6 people that could pull off those parts.
Right.
For that age where they were heading. And I don't even know who played I don't even know who it was, but I didn't go see the Flash because when he was in
I saw it.
The Superman and Batman movie, I was like, this guy, no desire to see his solo. Who was it?
The Flash movie made me stop watching the series, and I really liked the series.
The series is great. And it's why couldn't they have just moved Grant?
Just get that guy.
He was fantastic. Why didn't they just move him to the movies? He was so much better.
They want to differentiate from the TV series.
And now they don't.
That's good.
Well, no. Now James Gunn is that's been the problem with DC, is that they had different voice actors and characters for TV to gaming to the movie.
Yes. So let's bring in Mark Hamill to play the Joker. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So he's like, no, it's gonna be the same person.
I think he's still working for Marvel. And he's trying to destroy DC.
It's Ezra Miller. Ugh.
Yes. Yeah, he's not a good guy. All right, we got to move on. We've been talking like 20 minutes of DC.
Well,
maybe more. It's already 30 minutes. Here we go again.
I don't have to do my next segment. It's okay. We can bleed over.
All right, you're watching us live on Kick, YouTube, and Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting. Also on Twitch at RI_broadcasting. And of course on X/Twitter at Broadcasting RI. So do that, especially Twitch. Don't be afraid to send bits. Bits are good. You can put 4 bits. They're only 4 pennies. And that way, both JJ and I can put our 2 cents in. I mean,
we have a lot of
might as well send it because we're going to give you our opinions anyway. So you might as well send the 4 bits. All right. You can also listen to us on the audio platforms on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music, and many more. There's a lot of them. Follow us on all our social media: MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Gab, Parler, Space.
Hey!
And of course on Patreon at RIBroadcasting. And don't forget, very, very important to follow us on Facebook at the Going On Daily Morning Show. We would like to go live again and stick it to the man.
Do it.
So share, follow, like, do the whole thing. Get your friends. Go across the street and tell the guy across the street that's working on his car in his garage to follow Going On Daily Morning Show. And that crazy lady that's sweeping her driveway with all the cats around her. Yeah, that one. Support the show at RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. We have all the hosts of the show and where you can find them. We have all the shows on Rhode Island Broadcasting on there. We have movies, we have music, we have all kinds of stuff for you to enjoy, including the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
So vote for the Hall of Fame. 60s actors: John Wayne, Paul Newman, Steve McQueen, Jack Lemmon, and Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's winning, right?
I have no idea. I haven't looked. Last time I looked, it was kind of spread out. So, so yeah. I mean, I would expect Sean Connery to win, but I voted for Steve McQueen.
Ooh. What's your favorite movie of Steve McQueen?
Bullet.
You know, they made history. You know why? That movie made history.
For the longest car chase?
For not just the longest car chase, the first big car chase in a movie using vintage, like the type of cars that they use. That was the first time.
Mustang. I had that car.
That was a good.
When I was younger, I had that car.
That was a good looking car. But yeah, that whole race and the way that the car, how it broke up, the way that the story was structured.
Yeah.
And because they had multiple, but just that was the first of using cars of that type that almost became characters of themselves.
Yeah.
So how that influenced how filmmakers started to restructure and creating cars, the car chasing as part of the formula in film.
That is.
But that was the first one. It was a groundbreaker. Yeah.
It changed everything. It did. You're right. All right. So vote. And also what we're doing on Going On Daily and all of Rhode Island Broadcasting really is since since Becky went to Uganda, she came back, told the story, and they're really desperate for help there. Between the heat, the environment, and witch doctors.
Crazy.
Which is craziness that they have to worry about that.
Right.
So they're trying to build a roof on their school. They can't send kids to that school because it gets so hot that they can't put them in that school until they have a roof. And these kids have to walk 6 miles to get to the nearest school. Walk. Crossing some dangerous territory. And I'm not even talking the animals.
That's crazy.
I mean, they're getting kidnapped, murdered, gang violence and stuff. These kids are trying to go to school and they can't. So we gotta, if we raise $4,000 to build the roof, Chuck is going over there to put it in. He's a roofer. He'll install the roof and for nothing. But we have to come up with all the,
come up with the moolah.
Supplies. Yeah, we need the supplies. So, do that. Donate at RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net/Uganda-donations. Every penny goes to
everything
Uganda.
counts.
And Becky will be in charge of all of that, and she will be sending it off once we get that at least 4K. But we also want to do some more to help those families and send kids to school. It only costs $500 to send a child to school for a year. So we want to be able to do that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Power of the dollar. Power of the dollar over there is incredible. So do that. Please send out the Uganda donations. We've raised 70 so far. Let's try to get that to 100. If you want to see the episode that Becky explains, like all of what's going on over there, it is Going On Daily, Season 3, Episode 51, Story Time. So check that out. What a great episode that was. And I want to be able to do something special, through the show. So get out there and donate, even if it's $1. But believe me, $1 does a lot.
That's right. Do it. Do it.
All right. So where are we going?
Oh,
where are we going? So I've got a list of where Americans are moving to. And this is pretty crazy.
I know my state is in tops.
So 10,000 per 10,000 people. These are the numbers per 10,000 people.
Oh.
Who do you think is number 1?
Texas.
Texas is number 12.
Whoa.
They get 23 new people for every 10,000 people they get. And that is 2025. So people are moving to Texas, probably because of the weather.
Oh, yeah.
People are tired of cold, right?
I would say so I know South Carolina is in the top 5. I don't know if we're number 1 because our governor.
Because you looked it up.
Our governor's been posting it all over his freaking feed every day.
Yeah.
We're number 1. And everyone's like, send him away.
And they are number 1. South Carolina is number 1 on the list. 79.7 people per 10,000 move to South Carolina.
It's a good, I mean, look, I'm in the upstate, so I'm 3 hours from the coast, but I'm 30 minutes tucked under the mountains. I mean,
so,
it's a nice, you can.
Yeah.
do some hiking, waterfall hikes, or drive a short drive to the beach.
If I was to move somewhere other than New England, it would be South Carolina.
Yeah. I would say now I do love North Carolina. I look like the beaches of North Carolina are head and shoulders above the South Carolina coast.
Well, South Carolina coast gets more abuse from storms.
Yeah. Well, North Carolina has the Outer Banks to kind of protect, but the beaches are they're more like the white sand, the fluffy sand.
Right.
It's beautiful. Yeah. South Carolina coast is more like you can ride your bike. The sand is really compact and hard, and the waves aren't as great because we're kind of,
it's the angle of South Carolina and the angle of North Carolina.
We're tucked in, but it's pretty. But from the culture, I mean, it's just the architecture.
I know it's very similar to New England style architecture.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I loved about Charleston. It was like a mini Boston.
Yeah. I mean
so they have better weather, and it's not as expensive. So there is a lot of benefits to going there, and that's why people are moving to South Carolina. Number 2 was Idaho. They're going to visit Kyle.
Well, and I think that's because if you want outdoors, it's got moderate temperatures. The scenic is beautiful.
Yep. And so people, and it's not as expensive. So you can go to Idaho and, you're going to get a lot of the same things. Of course, JJ would go there.
Sorry.
North Dakota, let me see if I can find that list. But Idaho, it's like, okay, you're going to move somewhere. Why not Idaho? Because, like, you can get, like, in southern Idaho, it's a lot like northern Arizona.
Right.
It's cheaper than Arizona, right? I would think.
And I'm guessing it's not as dead hot. Like Arizona is like, the heat.
I'm trying to find the list for North Dakota. Let me see. North Dakota, not in the top 15. South Dakota is number 18, 9.3 people per 10,000. So they're going there, but it's only a few people. So North Dakota, people are leaving North Dakota because they don't want the cold. So it's 0.1 people. So the guy's arm just left the state.
And then came back. And then
exactly. So they're just holding their own, really, per 10,000 people. So if you have like 1 million people, you're gaining 2. No, actually losing 2. So, it's still affordable, but people don't like the cold there. Well, no, maybe where you are, Hugo, but not in the state.
They're not making the list.
Yeah, they're not making the list. It's only 0.1 moving. They're moving away. Slowly, very slowly.
They're doing
other states. Let me see. The Northeast people are just leaving. Except for Maine.
Damn, it's too cold. Get my bones into some.
Yeah, but Maine. People are moving to Maine. 35.7. It is number 6 on the list. Maine. I drove through Maine before. There's nothing there.
No, it's people like me that want to relive their Jessica Fletcher days and go do some murder mystery hunts on their bicycle with a basket.
Yeah, maybe. Or just skiers. And I'm not even sure they have skiing there. I don't even know.
I don't know if they have skiing. Do they have skiing?
I don't know. There's probably too many trees. So let me see. Looking at the list, New Hampshire, 18.8 people move per 10,000 to there. So people like New Hampshire. It's probably because of the tax.
Yeah.
You don't get the income tax there. So that's probably a.
You have to pay property tax?
I don't think so.
In New Hampshire?
I don't think so. Georgia's on the list, 13.4, 16th. So people are moving to Georgia for the weather and the peanuts.
Why not?
Oh, wait, no, peaches.
Well, and pecans.
Oh, they have pecans there?
Yeah, they're one of that's what they're. So South Carolina is actually the largest export of peaches.
Yeah.
Than Georgia, even though Georgia, but they're the second export, but their number one export, I think, is pecans. Pecans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pecans.
I think them numbers are janky. That's what Hugo's saying. No, because just because, look, if people are moving there, that means somebody's moving out. And that's what the numbers show there.
They're just trading places.
They're just trading places, Hugo. They're just trading places. That's all it is.
It's those people in Maine.
Florida, 23rd.
Wow.
They gained 6.9 people per 10,000.
Yeah. I know people moved down there and then they moved away after a while because of the hurricanes. It just gets too much.
Yeah. And it's going to get worse. Yeah, a lot of Florida is going to be underwater soon, so good luck in Miami. Good luck. That's all I can tell you. Good luck. Vermont.
Ooh.
Up in, you might think it would get a little residual from New Hampshire. Nope. They're leaving. 1.7 people per 10,000 are leaving Vermont.
Leaving Vermont.
Yeah.
So they didn't, they maybe tried the Bob Newhart to do the little N to get the Daryl and Daryl and my other brother Daryl. And they said, this is not how this is. And they're moving away.
Not working. The only people that visit Vermont are the tourists that can't afford New Hampshire. All right. So I would have thought this was different. Number 30 is Hawaii, 2.3 minus. So people are leaving Hawaii. What is wrong with people? Probably too expensive, I would think.
Oh, yeah. It's so my friend lives out there. I mean, she would never move away, but yeah, it's the mainland is super expensive. But also, if you're on some of the smaller islands, it's not commercialized. It's pretty affordable, but you have access to really nothing.
You have to hunt for your food. You're gonna have a lot of fish because
I told you that that Kauai that I went to is infiltrated by roosters. They are everywhere.
Well, you can have chicken every day.
No, you don't want to. I was like, why are people killing these things? She was like, they're not good. Like they're feral.
Oh, really? Wait, so you can't even eat them?
No, people do not eat them, and they're scrawny, but they're everywhere.
Well, what good are they? Just kill all of them. Or have legalized cockfighting. I don't recommend that by no means. I'm not condoning them activities. Just saying. Volcanic activity. Yeah, people don't want to be on the bottom of a volcano anymore. That's good, Hugo. I like that.
True, yeah.
That's a good reason. I think if I lived at the bottom of a volcano and I heard it rumbling, I'm out of there. I'm out. All right, so Kenny's Connecticut is number 36, minus 7.9. People are leaving Connecticut. Too expensive.
It's super expensive.
And that's the whole problem with the Northeast right now. It is too expensive to live here.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, number 39, 11.1 people are leaving per 10,000. Rhode Island, number 42, people are leaving. Good. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Rhode Island, minus 14.0. So actually a full 14 people. Not 14 and a hand. They're leaving per 10,000. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. More room for Ron.
More.
Alaska, number 44. Not a surprise. I would have bet that this would have been number 1, but 16.9 people are leaving Alaska. And I'm guessing it's because they are tired of cold and darkness. And I would guess
dark like 6 months of the year.
Right, and I'm guessing like every January, 17 people leave. Maybe 18, and then the odd person moves there because they're on the run. That's all I can say. You know, maybe they're getting caught as part of the movie. It could be a factor. Could be a factor. California, 47 with 25.1 minus. People are leaving California. Can't afford it. It's too expensive.
Yeah. And if you want to own something, everything you have to rent. So you've got people in their 50s that never owned property.
I don't want to own anything. It's too much trouble to fix a house up and have to put a new roof every like 5-10 years.
Change a light bulb. Damn.
Yeah, light bulbs are expensive now. New York, number 49, 28.2 people per 10,000 are leaving New York. I don't know. Go upstate. You might like it up there. It's beautiful up there. I don't know how affordable, but if you're living in New York City, move to the North State, New York. Trust me, it's beautiful. And you might not find any rats except for the ones that fly.
That's right.
And number 50, the state that people are leaving the most at minus 37.9 is Massachusetts. It is way too expensive to live in Massachusetts.
I would. Okay.
You're talking numbers that are close to New York. And not getting the benefits of New York City.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that expensive.
Yeah, it is. People are leaving.
Okay, well, like Boston is like one of the most expensive cities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can't find a gas station either. Yeah, because every street is a one way, and it's like you try to go. Like the gas station's right over there. I can't get there. I've been in that situation, driving in circles trying to get to the gas station. That's literally the next block over, but I can't get there. All right, that's your list.
I love it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. What do we got? We're at 54 minutes already. Are you kidding me?
Ooh. See if I can get through my little... Should we do it? The women storytellers.
Yeah, see, Hugo made a good point. Why is Hasbro wanting to move to Mass then? No, they did. They up and left.
They moved to Massachusetts, to Boston?
Yes. From Petticoat, Rhode Island to Boston. So
looks like
good luck with that, Hasbro.
Yeah.
You're not my bro anymore.
CEO wanted to move back closer to home or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Women storytellers.
Skull Spotter follows back for always.
Oh, yeah.
So if you follow, I will follow you.
Let's go, Skull Potter.
Yeah,
Or
is it Skull Spotter or is it Skull Spotter?
Yeah. Skull
that's interesting.
Spotter? I think it's Skull Spotter.
Oh, that was Lena that said Lena's here.
Hey, Lena.
She's the one that said the volcanic activity. So howdy, Lena.
I could see that.
All right. So go ahead. Let's try to get through.
Let's look. Okay.
And mine
Well, who do you think is on my list?
I don't know.
The women storytellers that have impact. That really, these are women that have shaped our pop culture. They big impact on the TV and movie industry.
I'm going to say Oprah.
She's on my list. Yes. She is. She's the, storytelling mogul of creating her own net. She was the first to create her own network, the OWN, building a platform for diverse voices. She influenced the reading culture by creating like the first, besides like the New York Times list of like reading clubs.
Yeah.
She was the first to really kind of package that and boosting book sales worldwide, Oprah's book club, the Oprah Winfrey show, and then the gifts of you get a car.
Exactly. Like and we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was saying, the only because somebody said, because I was doing a female first, and they said, what about Oprah? I think it was Hugo that said that, and I'm like, no, she didn't do anything first. And I said maybe giving out cars on her show, but I was like, well, no, because Price Right gave away cars long before that, right. So she's not even first at that.
No, but she all that captivated, but it was really the first kind of for a female to own their own network. Yes. The same with the book club from that perspective to then, fund then projects and things, but with, for more diverse voices. But my favorite on here, you've got really the true first of.
Hugo says Betty White.
She is a great actress and storyteller on screen, just like I would put her up there with like the Meryl Streeps of the world, where they've really shaped. Mary Tyler Moore, but I'm talking about like really shape kind of the storytelling of influenced what goes on our screen. And there's the first woman to run a major TV production company, Lucille Ball.
Yes, we had mentioned her the other day.
Yeah, so not only did she, star in I Love Lucy, right, and revolutionizing kind of that, creating kind of that iconic character, but she ran Desilu Productions.
Yeah.
And she produced Star Trek and Mission Impossible.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. So she was so she broke gender norms and portraying like a female powerhouse studio.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was. So, that's a great one.
That's a great one. Shonda Rhimes is more of a current one. She created Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. And she's the one that really placed, more Black women and really strong Black women characters on screen. Yeah. But here's the most fascinating part of because, she had Disney had a huge, something like $20 million contract with them. Once that she produced, Grey's, and they were like, hey, we'll write you, write a check. But part of that deal, she was like, I want to support, I've got family. I want 10 kind of like legacy passes to the Disney parks.
Right.
Throw that in, to Disney, who cares? Like 10 passes. Who cares? We're giving you 20 million, you're making us billions.
Yes. Yeah, and that's incredible.
And after all that, when she produced all that, it was she was taking some of her family, it was 5 of them to go, and they were denied to come in. And she was like, I have these legacy passes. They're like, you'll have to pay like everybody else. So she made a phone call up to like her agent, to the one of the executives within Disney, who then told her agent, doesn't she have enough? And so she got that phone call, immediately called Netflix and said, my game is open. I'll move over. So she left Disney and went to Netflix, and it's the largest contract that Netflix has ever done with a producer, and she's made them a ton of money on Netflix. Yeah. So you think that Disney executive got in trouble for just going, don't you? And also, no man, like if can you imagine if RDJ called and said, agent said, I was promised passes within they would have never said, RDJ, you have enough. They would have said, get them in, we'll take care of them. And that's what pissed her off. She was like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
You know, look at if she's making them a ton of money,
billions.
You know, what is wrong with them?
Right, over a $300 pass, right?
Yes.
You don't treat people like that. And also, she was like,
it's not even like it matters, because they're just giving away a piece of paper that's saying they can get in free. Now, it's only 10 of them.
And she was only taking, it was like 3 or 5. It wasn't even like a full, she was like her and her niece. And so it was like a small.
You're still making money on the sales of whatever they're purchasing to eat and drink and stuff.
Yeah.
And merch.
Right.
Like.
And also they get, they kind of get the celebrities kind of get the, you get first, right. They kind of get the VIP treatment. But even then, it's like, okay, so what, that cost you a couple thousand that you give to celebrities all day long. But that was a part of her, her original agreement. She was like, I see how you see me. That's how you see me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Stepping stone.
That's right. So now, biggest contract paved the way for Netflix. The other one on my list is
you know what she's done on Netflix so far? Has she done anything?
She's done The Residents. She's done
that's good.
Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 other series. I can't remember which other ones that she's I go look it up.
She's got that golden touch where she knows how to tell a story.
And she knows because what I appreciate about her is kind of how we grew up in the 70s and 80s, where diverse characters were real. They didn't feel forced. It wasn't, let's just put this person of a queer character or that felt for like Soap. They were the first one to have a gay character on. Billy Crystal played it. It just was normal. Or Will and Grace was kind of that paved the way in pop culture.
Yes.
But it felt true. She does that well with diverse. She's casting based on, here's who I have in my head, because that's her reality, right?
Yeah.
But they are real. Nothing ever feels forced.
And that's the important thing, because a lot of stuff, it feels like it's like when they did the Avengers, the last one, right?
Right.
It was forced, putting all the female characters in, together, and they're the reason why they win. It's forced.
Bridgerton is the first of her series that was on Netflix.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
That's done pretty well, I guess, right?
Let's go over here. And then the Inventing Anna and then The Residents is what she's and then the spinoff of Queen Charlotte. So yeah, I think she's earned her.
She's done okay then.
She's done okay. She's done okay. The other one that
is complaining.
Yeah. The other one that made my list was Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon.
She founded, because she was struggling with, women's, I'm getting either typecast or there's not enough. So let me go produce my own. But she created the Hello Sunshine and then her own book club and she was using it kind of Oprah was doing, I think, was like, let's build literacy. Reese did it as like a litmus test for what's a storyline that's resonating that would make a good movie. And so she was testing, and then characters that she could play. So she could find roles for herself. But they are, Big Little Lies, Little Fires Everywhere. What was the one that she did where she was the hiker? That was like the big one. But the fact that she sold off a piece of the Hello Sunshine production for like the largest female-owned company is, like price tag is pretty impressive. So
yeah, I mean, look, you gotta love that they take the initiative and go the extra mile for not only themselves but for others.
Yeah.
And I mean, how many people are out there that can't find roles suitable for them because they get stereotyped? There's a lot of those people out there.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Goldie Hawn said that early on. She was like, we had to produce our own, and she's, she started to produce what she did.
I loved Goldie Hawn.
I do too. The first one I think that she wrote or she produced it and she starred in it was the movie that she was worked in government, and it was like they forced her to marry like a sheik. I
don't remember the movie.
It was right after, and she was like, and I think she was a co-producer of Private Benjamin, which then got that kind of launched. Yeah. So yeah, it's the other one who I love, and I love her story and the impact that she had also in film was Nancy Meyers. So not only as like the storyteller of words, right? Great storylines. She wrote It's Complicated, Father of the Bride, What Women Want, The Parent Trap, Baby Boom, Something's Gotta Give, The Holiday, The Intern.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
But
a lot of those are massive movies.
She was also the writer. One of her first, it was like, I think her second movie that she wrote was Private Benjamin. She was the screenplay writer for Private Benjamin.
Nice.
Protocol was the movie with
Arnold.
With Goldie Hawn.
Protocol. Oh, I was thinking of something else.
And what I love about Nancy Meyers was, if you notice all of her movies, there's like a tone about them. It was really like the architecture was also a character, like the kitchen scenes, the house scenes, of how she decorated the interior decorations of like those became iconic within themselves. People were like, I want that floor plan, I want that couch, I want that kitchen, I want because she was like, those aesthetics, she was like, they're a story into itself. So
it's part of that storyline that's important, right? Everything, every little detail,
right? And she, what was it, the one of the first movies that she did was, because she was married to I cannot remember his name. It's going to kill me now. He was the Washington Post that broke the Watergate.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
You don't know his name? But anyway, her first, she was writing a book about, he was cheating on her. She wrote a book after they divorced, because he cheated on her with like a friend of theirs. She was pregnant with their second child, and then they ended up getting a divorce. Her first movie was with Meryl. It was about her story of that, and it starred Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the movie is, but I remember them together.
And hold on, I'm searching right now because it's gonna drive me crazy.
Let me look that up.
I need to look it up. Okay. Well, anyway.
Well, it's like all of those, are creating younger stars. And I don't know if you're familiar with Peyton List, who was on um uh, uh Karate Kid TV series, Cobra Kai. She was on Cobra Kai. Now she is the producer, the executive producer of School Spirits. And so that's her wheelhouse now. She's now creating on that end as well. So again, because you get stereotyped as you're in Cobra Kai, and how do you find another role?
Right.
So here she is now, executive producer of School Spirits, which is actually an incredible series. I really like it. It's really done well, and she stars in it, and she's good. She's good. So they're bringing in the young talent now too, as well.
Right. Yeah. So that's, I could go on. I mean, you've got the Mindy Kalins, who, she was a writer on The Office. The Mindy, she produced the Mindy Project, Never Have I Ever. You've got Greta Gerwig, who did Lady Bird, Little Women, Barbie the movie. Yeah. And but then you also like true storytellers, too, of J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter series.
Yeah, she's a little hot water though.
Sorry, I'm moving a time. I have to move in a meeting. Sorry, I'm whatever, multitasking here. I got somebody like, can you meet now? No, not right now. But no, I mean, just like there's Tina Fey,
Tina Fey, yeah,
with her, 30 Rock, but also Mean Girls and that franchise.
Yep.
She's really shaped, was both in front of the screen, kind of with different characters, but also just behind the screen and creating things. Hey, Danny, how are you?
Danny's here. Danny's just in time. He's not going to miss Ron's top 5.
No. So there you go. There's my the other one is my favorite, is the Wachowski sisters. They are the directors and visual storytellers of the Matrix franchise.
Oh.
They are the directors. They're the ones that kind of had that vision of, which really kind of pushed visual effects for movies forward, light years. Yeah. And here's a small one. I mean, she's not as big as some of these others, but I think that it just shows you can create impact even in your small, kind of more small screen. But Julie Plec is a writer, showrunner that kind of grew up in the WB, CW, writer's room days. But she created the Vampire Diaries, the original. She's now got 2 or 3 series on Netflix. But yeah, she came in as like an intern, loved to write, kind of started doing these storytelling, and then really just climbed the ladder. And is now
she got an opportunity,
right? But is a visionary in the small screen of taking kind of books or offshoots of stories and and create our own little impact. So anyway, those are my big ones.
I gotta fix this.
What do you
have?
I
gotta fix this.
Oh.
No, this is not it. Not it. Not it. Let me see. I'm gonna fix this really quick. Really quick. So it is not movies with female names and titles. I did that the other day.
No.
It is female lead Oscars. So they had to have won for, best female actor. And I am exporting it right now.
Do it.
So I cannot. I cannot. All right. So I decided to do top 5 Oscar winners for the female lead. And let me tell you, this is a huge list. Let me tell you. So Katharine Hepburn, Betty Davis, Vivian Leigh, Ginger Rogers, Ingrid Bergman, Joan Crawford, Jane Wyman, Audrey Hepburn. All of these people have won Oscars. Joanne Woodward, Elizabeth Taylor, Sophia Loren, Anne Bancroft.
Big list.
There's a lot, right? Some great actors.
A good list.
Barbara Streisand, Julie Andrews, Liza Minnelli, Jane Fonda, and Diane Keaton, all of which none of those made my list.
What?
Those are great. None of them made my list.
Holy smolies.
Sissy Spacek, Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine, Cher, Jessica Tandy, Kathy Bates, Emma Thompson, Jessica Lange, Susan Sarandon, Frances McDormand, Gwyneth Paltrow, all not on my list.
Then it narrows the list down.
It certainly does. Charlize Theron, Natalie Portman, Emma Stone, Brie Larson, Julianne Moore, Kate Winslet, Kate Blanchett, which I wanted her.
I'm looking at your pictures going, who are they? Yeah. All right.
Helen Mirren, Julia Roberts, Susan Sarandon, Hilary Swank, Reese Witherspoon also won an Oscar. Not on my list. I would have wanted Reese on that list.
Yeah.
I would have wanted her, but I couldn't put her. Couldn't fit her. All right, honorable mentions.
What she got her Oscar for.
That is a tremendous list right there. If anybody has them on their list, I get it. I understand.
They would all be on my list.
Well, there'd be a very long list. All right, honorable mention. Kate Blanchett did make my honorable mention. Last minute addition to that list. Also, Nicole Kidman, honorable mention. Looks good. And she got away from Tom, so that's good.
That's good.
Holly Hunter, honorable mention. I really like Holly Hunter.
I love Holly Hunter.
I like her. Yeah.
Broadcast News.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah. Raising Arizona. I know she didn't make an Oscar for that, but that's, she was good.
Yeah. Michelle Yeoh.
Ooh.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Little thing for Asian women. Had to put her on there. She won an Oscar for a lead, so. And of course, my bubble, number 6, Jodie Foster.
Ooh.
And she might be one of the exceptions to the rule because she's a great actress. So she got there just on that alone. So,
she's good.
So truth be told, some of these are making it not only for acting, but for other reasons. Other reasons. All right. Number 5. I have Helen Hunt. Love Helen Hunt.
I love Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
It's good.
So,
and real. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like a regular person.
Right.
Yeah. Number 4, Sally Field.
Yes.
I mean, not only Forrest Gump's mom, but, I mean, who doesn't love Smokey and the Bandit?
That's right.
She was awesome on that. I loved it. And of course, all the movies where she actually won Oscars.
Right.
So I just like Sally Field. She's just a normal person. There's a theme there, I guess. Right. Number 3, I actually have Jennifer Lawrence. Number 3.
Yes, she's great.
She is. She's actually a really good actress.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt that she looks good. It doesn't hurt. But I loved, obviously Hunger Games, great movie. But like Joy, the movie Joy was awesome. I loved it.
That was fantastic.
It was literally fantastic.
Silver Linings.
Joy.
Yeah, it's good.
It was awesome. I love the movie. Number 2 is the one down in the corner next to you, Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, she's great. She's
like,
one of my
I think she's hilarious, and and she's a great actress as well. She's a great entertainer. Like I don't think I've hated any movies I've seen her in.
Mm-hmm. Loved her in everyone.
Like, really? Remember that movie with Steve? Was it Steve?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was dying from that. Oh, it was so funny.
It was funny.
So funny. But I love Sandra Bullock. But number 1, it's been number 1 for like, I don't even know how long. Halle Berry.
You're like,
love Halle Berry.
Number 1.
Number 1. It's not the first time she topped my lips.
Deserved.
So yeah, that's my top 5 of female lead Oscars. They all won. They're all fantastic actors.
That's right.
All of them. So
fantastic. I love the top 5. Well deserved.
I like it, and they're. I mean, outside of Halle Berry, normal people. Halle Berry is clearly there for one reason only.
You're so funny. All right, sir. I need to sign off.
Yes. So tomorrow is nobody. Lena and Kenny are here on Saturday, and don't forget to visit Hello Chaos podcast. So get there on YouTube and all of the other things that JJ does. We got to get out of here. JJ's got to run. She's got a meeting to get to. So everybody, you have a great day. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Lena, for being here. And my homie, of course. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.